They've played 5 games on the road already, 0-5 in those contests. Dewana jumping for Georgia Tech, and the Yellow Jackets control the tap. Dewana, handoff, Reeves out on the arc. Double team, and they suffocate the guard on the perimeter and jar it loose. Ahead to Smith, and one.
Turnovers will always kill you, and Alabama will make you pay. Off the turnover, a real rim rush for Alabama A&M.
Nice pass underneath, and a dunk for Ibrahima Sacco.
When they're on their game, they're making that extra pass. And here's that little pass through the defense by Coleman, and good ball pressure. Don't overhelp, but you see the help in the lane.
A tough one knocked down by Jalen Randall. Alabama A&M just 5 of 21 from the field. Peak, he's a bucket getter, not that time.
Again, good defense by Georgia Tech, getting out, quick closeout and contest.
Reeves and one, headed to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Good ball handler and that little Euro step to the rim.
They push their lead to 7. They're doing it on the defensive end. Outside long-range 3 is money for Riley. Georgia Tech top 6 in the ACC in field goal percentage defense. Just barely beating the buzzer, but the shot won't go, and Alabama A&M 22% from the field in this first half. Reeves coast to coast, +1. He's headed to the line.
Gets out in transition. He's very good off the bounce, and he has good body control at the rim. Today, I think the mindset is there. They got a really good coaching staff, experienced coaching staff, and you've got to understand, you show your team these upsets, and you don't come to play, you can get upset very easily. But Georgia Tech now has picked up the pace. I was going to say that's a little bit too much dribbling, but he proved us wrong with that good dexterity.
Deep in the shot clock, flipping it up with the left. That's pretty from Amari Abram.
George was ready to give support.
Down low, Dewana draws a foul, and he's going to the line.
Found some space right in the middle of the lane. A little pick and roll, rolled that short roll, but
they have ratcheted up the defensive intensity. Down low, Dongo lost the handle on the way up. Dalen Smith driving kick. Blackwell, long 17-footer. And the rebound, Dongo for Georgia Tech. Layup is through for Nate George. Blackwell racing ahead. Kick out Smith. His 3 won't go. And it's out of bounds too.
Georgia Tech doing a good job just dribble driving into the gap, and way too easy.
Alabama A&M just 1 made shot since the 6:12 mark of the first half. Blackwell drains a 3 right on cue. He's been the best shooter from downtown this season for the Dogs.
Oh, well needed for Alabama A&M. And then the Cardinals sin. They don't run back. They do struggle at times to score.
Georgia Tech with 6 offensive rebounds in this second half. Abram has to hoist. Another offensive rebound. Abram drills it.
Facing Alabama A&M is facing, just can't get anything going on offense, and it's not being fundamental on defense, especially on the glass.
Georgia Tech with their 9th offensive rebound in this half. Coleman, 10th offensive rebound. This time it leads to some second chance points.
Because you're not paying attention. But I thought they were terrific all season long. And then after the first couple games, I thought they could win it. I really did. And they won it easily.
So I think that's the thing, is just how dominant they were in the tournament.
Georgia Tech just too athletic up front.
Claude's had a nice night, 8 points and 6 rebounds. Big steps, and the teardrop goes for McLean. Out there start, Tim.
No, I don't think so. I think had them earlier in the season. They've got all the pieces. They They're young in some spots, but I think they'll figure it out. You've got to rebound the ball a lot better, be consistent. That's the thing. And now Georgia Tech is starting to put it on here with a little bit more aggressive play against that press. But I really like Virginia. I think we talked about the pack line defense, and that's Tony Bennett's ace in the hole.
Alabama A&M, they've made 6 of their last 7 shots. And a run out for Blackwell. Pitt. Blake Hinson hit 9 threes earlier this week, a Pitt record against West Virginia. A nice win for the Panthers is Gapare with the Euro step and the feathering layup for Georgia Tech. Nichols with the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Final 5 seconds. A 3 hoisted by a Bulldog. Doesn't drop, and that's going to do it. Georgia Tech wins it 70-49.